For so many years, humanity has searched desperately for extraterrestrial life. And yet the breakthrough may not be in the sky at all, but in the deepest part of Earth's oceans. The life forms here are redefining the very conditions required for life to exist. Because inside icy worlds like Europa and Titan, there may also be vast hidden oceans. If life can emerge in the darkest depths of Earth's ocean without relying on sunlight, then why couldn't it happen on other worlds too? And that is exactly why the value of the Mariana Trench has never been just about its depth. It is more like a key, one that may point to the origin of life, and perhaps even to the answer to extraterrestrial life. Humanity's understanding of this trench did not begin all that long ago. In 1875, the British research vessel Challenger arrived in the waters near Guam. Its crew lowered a sounding line with a lead weight down toward the seafloor. But even after reaching about 26,850 feet, it still had not touched bottom. Everyone realized that an astonishing abyss lay beneath them. It was not until 1951 that Challenger 2 returned to the area and used sonar equipment to map out the trench more clearly. Scientists then confirmed that at the southern end, there was an extremely deep region exceeding 36,000 feet, which was later named Challenger Deep. On January 23, 1960, Jacques Picard and U.S. Navy Lieutenant Don Walsh descended in the bathyscaphe Trieste, becoming the first people to truly reach the bottom of the trench. During the descent, the vessel's hull kept making strange noises as it was compressed. When they passed about 29,500 feet, a crack even appeared in one of the viewports. But in the end, they still made it to a depth of about 35,800 feet and stayed on the seafloor for 20 minutes. At that moment, humanity truly touched the deepest place on Earth for the first time. For the next 52 years, no one returned there. Not until 2012 did Titanic director James Cameron pilot a one-man submersible alone and descend once again to Challenger Deep, where he remained on the seafloor for about 3 hours. But the one that truly pushed deep-sea exploration into a new phase was China. On November 10, 2020, China's Fenduzhe successfully descended to about 35,790 feet, setting a record for the most researchers to reach Challenger Deep at the same time. Then in 2024, China deployed a deep-sea robot only about the size of a shoebox. It had no pilot, no tether, yet it could carry out its tasks independently and return on its own. That represents something very important. Exploring the deepest ocean is shifting from an adventure for a handful of people into a capability that can be scaled up. Work that once required large manned submersibles may one day be handled by large numbers of small robots, and whoever develops that capability first will gain the advantage in the race for the deep sea. So what exactly are countries hoping to gain by rushing into the deep sea? First, there is combustible ice, also known as methane hydrate. Its reserves are enormous, and its total energy content may even exceed that of all traditional oil, natural gas, and coal combined. Whoever first masters stable extraction technology may hold the initiative in the next generation of energy. Second, there are deep-sea minerals. On the seafloor lie polymetallic nodules rich in manganese, nickel, copper, and cobalt. These are all critical raw materials for batteries and the new energy industry. On an even larger level, the deep sea itself is a strategic domain. Today, when you send messages, watch videos, or transfer money, a huge amount of data is actually transmitted through undersea cables. Millions of kilometers of communication cables lie across the ocean floor worldwide. If key routes are damaged, many of the systems modern society depends on would be hit hard. So when countries explore the Mariana Trench, on the surface it looks like scientific research, but underneath it is also a competition for resources, technology, and strategic power. But that is exactly where the problem lies. We still do not even know how many species live there, and so much remains unclear. Yet we have already started eyeing its energy, minerals, and control. The Mariana Trench is not actually that far from us, yet it remains more unfamiliar than Mars. It holds the secrets of how life adapts to extreme environments, and it also holds the deepest measure of humanity's ignorance about this planet. Perhaps what the deep sea offers us has never been just a resource zone. It is more like a mirror. How you choose to treat it reveals what kind of civilization you want to become. Will we conquer first and plunder next, or understand first and approach with care? No one can decide that answer for us. And the Mariana Trench will continue to remain there in silence, waiting for humanity's next approach and waiting to see clearly what choice we will ultimately make.